Where better else to start this video? Okay, this is very simple. Look at this. Look at this. A 5-star white rune. Sometimes it's a 3-star white rune. Alright, this one is like one of my favorites. Like if you're playing PvE, like, and you have a Lucian comp and you want to fast farm and Lucian move in first and he doped and goes with skill 2. Alright? Or you want to go siege defense, you want to use Ryu, you want to use Chiwu, you want them to use their skill 2 or their skill 3, and they dope, they use skill 1. I know they've fixed some AI stuff, but I don't know, man. I think an update of just AI fixing is like a better than a balance patch, because people can use a Chiwu where you know he's going to use skill 3 to strip on first turn instead of using skill 2, or Ryu using skill 1 instead of skill 2, you know what I mean? Or Lucian going PvE and it uses skill 1 or skill 2 instead of skill 3. Just an AI update is better than a balance patch update, in my opinion. It will change the whole meta. The whole meta will change just from an AI update, and just simple things. All they have to do is just go for a few monsters and just fix it. I can't code, but they can. Well, anyways, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? An AI update for PvE or PvP or whatever, okay? So that's that. I said this in the last time I did one of these videos, but I would love to see a Nat 4 homunculus. I think it will be great. We fight a lot of Nat 4s in Siege. There's a lot of world guild battles. I would think a Nat 4 homunculus would be amazing in the game. It would be so good. And what are your thoughts? While we're at it here, maybe a Nat 4 skill ups. You know, everyone talks about it, but Nat 4 skill ups is a big problem. But I guess it's a good way for them, because they can get you to spend more, to summon more, so you can get more Nat 4 skill ups, or have them at least once in every event that they do every fortnight or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever. But, or even if you buy one a month, it's a start, you know? Even if you buy one a month, it's a start. Okay, that was 90 seconds to go from +9 to +12. Okay, +9 to +12. Okay, so yes, they fixed rune powering up, but you don't see it because you put it in the background and you don't see it, and it's just draining your mana. So +3, +6, +9, +12 should be fixed, in my opinion, because sometimes you want to see what it's going to roll at +3, okay? It doesn't roll into speed, doesn't roll into crit rate or whatever. It's not a max roll. You want to stop it, but it's already started to go to number 4, okay? Or if you do like +6 and then it goes to +3 and then you want to stop it to sell it, you miss 110. But anyways, +3, +6, +9, +12 should be fixed, because sometimes from 8 to 9 takes over a minute, 2 minutes, and you all seen this, you all know about it, but no one chooses to speak up because it's happening in the background. It's still there, but you don't see it, right? Does that make sense? But yeah, and then from 12 to 15, yes, I think you can do a power up, and then it can take as long as you want. But from 0, 3, 6, 9, and 12 should be fixed. One button goes straight to 3. One button goes straight to 6. One button goes straight to 12 or whatever. But not like this, because sometimes I'm telling you, from 8 to 9, it's like 2 minutes, and I've seen it, and you've all seen it, and you all know about it. Oh, and early game players don't have mana, and it's draining your mana. Oh, it's frustrating. It frustrates me the most. Okay, but that's that. All right, let's move on to the next. I gotta say, I am all for 1-day siege, but I do have a little bit of concern, and that concern is if it's in 12 hours, right? If it's in 12 hours, 1 day, you have 25 people that are gonna try to rush their swords. What I'm assuming, the update has not hit yet, what I'm assuming is to be 1 hour bases. Okay, yes, they've connected some towers, blah blah blah, but there is still 1 hour cooldown for bases. Once you take bases, there's no more moves left. You're waiting 45 minutes till the next base opens. Say the first 15 minutes you take it or whatever. You're waiting an hour till the next base opens. The base opens and then you got 15 people calling 10.1. Oh, I'm really concerned about this. I hope that's not the case, because if it is, I'm really not in favor of it. Okay, really. Like, it's gonna, yes, you've dropped it down to 1 day, but it's gonna take you a lot longer to do your swords than actually in 2 days, because you're spending 4 hours trying to finish 20 swords. I mean 10 swords, sorry. I use 20 because I have to do 1v3. But yeah, that's the case. That's the case. I'm really concerned about that. That's everything else. I think I'm good with it. But yeah. Okay, this next one is not a big deal, but like this next one, like we just spoke about Siege update that's coming up, but this next one is not really a big deal, but I would love to see it. And it is 1 button to move Riley's runes and artifacts to the next Riley and runes, because we gotta play with a lot of dudes in Siege, yeah? So instead of me just moving the runes, then gotta go move the artifacts and search for them, it would make it so much smoother. Now that I have 2 Tianas, I can just move Tiana artifacts and runes to the other Tiana. But that is an example, right? While we at it, I do think artifact storage is a joke. A big joke, because you have so much combinations. It is not funny, you know, fire attack, fire support, you know, then it's got like skill 3 heal, skill 3 crit damage, damage taken from fire, damage taken from water. And then the problem is, it's like you can't do the same thing you can do with your runes, where you can just store them on a rainbow mon and throw them away into your storage, where you can make a little bit more space. But like, they have to be 6-star to take an artifact, and then it has to be the right element with the right type with the right artifact. Oh, not the right artifact, the right element with the right type, and then you store it. And then like sometimes you're using those monsters and etc. So I think artifact storage is a big problem. I don't know how top players handle it, because I can't handle it and I'm at the bottom. Okay, I cannot handle it and I am at the bottom. Ah, disgusting. Like, it's such an obvious thing. While we're at it, monster storage needs to be increased. Yes, we have this one that's infinite, but some of us need this one so we can hide our runes. Not hide our runes, but like store more runes. You know what I mean? Because it's running out of space. Also, while we're at it, you know, when you're powering up runes, and then it gets to, let's find an example. If we find an example, any non-powered up runes, when it gets to like 15 and it's a nice rune, or plus 12, and you just want to lock it, it'd be nice to have the lock button here where we can just lock it, in my opinion. That's that one. Okay, we all know about this one. Summoning scroll by scroll is faster than summoning 10 by 10 scrolls at a time. Okay, that defeats the purpose of why you put it in the first place, because summon times 10 was supposed to be faster than scroll by scroll. Please fix that right away. And also, while we at it, you know, sometimes we just want to turn off chat. An option to mute chat, an option to turn off chat. Yes, it benefits us streamers, but it's nice just to turn it off sometimes, you know, because sometimes people will be talking about things you don't want to see or hear in public chat, you know. So an option to turn off chat or even mute it for 15-20 minutes would be much appreciated. What is your thoughts on that one? Wouldn't it be cool if they added a 3-star base? So you know how you have like nat 5s and nat 4 bases? A 3-star base. Could it get a little boring? But you can only use like 3 stars and 2 stars on it, for example, right? And then it might be like just like Tractor, Windy, no, like Sin, and then like, I don't know, two other units, Lulu, and then that's it. You spam that and you win. But I think it will make theory crafting so much better. 3-star base would be nice, but I don't think so. I always thought the base 10 should have been like a, you know how everyone uses LD Nat 5s there? It should have been like a 3-star base. It would have been 4s, 5s, and 3-star. Oh, that would be so cool. It would be so much better. That's just my thought. With the Siege update, it would be nice if you can transfer servers. But would I transfer server? Will I leave EU if I had a chance to go to a different server? And what server would I go to? I would, if I was to leave, it would probably be Asia, because Asia is only 2-3 hours apart from Australia. It wouldn't be global, because global start times and finish times for Siege are really bad times for me. But yeah, it would probably be Asia. Oh, here you go. Can I go into Asia? No, jokes. But I think there is some people that made a mistake at the beginning of the game, in the first year of the game, where they transferred servers for 100 crystals and they didn't know what they were doing because they just started playing the game, like myself, and thought 100 crystals was enough. But really, little did they know, 100 crystals is nothing compared to the amount of crystals you've spent in the last many years. And that is it for this video. What are your thoughts? What would you like to see? And I would like to finish off by saying, do not nerf a Vio procs in Siege, okay? Because literally you can, it's already boring. You can just use Riley, XX. You can track down Windy Lulu, most defenses if you like rune them properly. If you really want to get the wings, you know, like you can do it. And the only thing that makes it more entertaining is Violent procs. I don't personally think it should be nerfed like it is in RTA. A lot of people say nerf Violent procs in Guild War or Siege, but I don't agree with it. That is my last note. What are your thoughts on what we spoke about today in this video? And what would you like to see? Something I missed? I really love that homunculus Nat 4 idea. That's like one of my favorites. I would love to see that because it just gives you more things to play with. But that's that. Thanks for watching. Yalla bye.